It's Monday morning, folks. You can't even see me. All right. So this is the new little desk that I got actually yesterday. So it's just, don't know if it's going to stay here, but we picked it up yesterday, so I'm happy with that. All right. Monday morning. Folks, if you're new here, my name is Chris and I'm building a business that suits my lifestyle. And over the last 5 years, we have been building a business that is, you know, obviously custom to my lifestyle, to what I want, to my dreams and my ambitions. And last week we moved into this warehouse. It's taken 5 years to get here, and I document this journey simply to share what it's like, what it takes, the decisions I'm making, why I'm doing things, and to really just give you guys a little sense of inspiration, motivation, ambition, and to hopefully inspire you to, you know, go after what it is that you want. In this case for me, this business, reselling, it's more than just reselling now. There's so many different components of it. To me, it's just really the start of something real big. I've got a 10-year plan. We've just started year 5, and we've got a lot of things to do. So Monday morning, it's the day after the weekend of the move. Stuff is just everywhere. It is wild, the amount of stuff that we have to do this week. I've just gotten in at 7 a.m. And the plan for me this morning is I've got to finish doing a pick and pack. I'm not going to post till this afternoon though. I've got to kind of find where things are. I've just realized that all my large boxes aren't here. They're actually at the storage unit still. So I've got to get them later. But over the weekend I was here and I did start pulling out orders. I pulled out about 38 orders. We've got about 52 at the moment. So I pulled out all these already. I think now what we've got is, oh geez. Getting straight into it, folks. We've got a total of 54 orders. It's probably about 60 items. We've dropped down to $88,425 for the 90-day total. That's been fluctuating pretty wild at the moment. We haven't been listing as much. We haven't been doing photos. Obviously, there's a little bit of a lag behind this with the move and all. So hopefully we can get back on our feet this week. My first focus will be getting into iPhones and laptops and just some really high, quick turnover items. Got a bunch of Lego as well. But yeah, so I'm going to start doing a pick. Realized you couldn't see me, sorry. I'm going to start doing a pick, get the rest of the items out. Then I've got to go over to the storage unit and do the final clean. That needs to happen by, I think I'm meeting some other folks there around 9:30 to get that done. I've got Dad coming with the ladder to get all the lights out. I don't have any of my big boxes here. Where are they? I thought I bought them. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to get happening. So I'm going to start pulling out things. I'm going to be setting up somewhat of a weird postage station, probably in here today, just so I've got things out of the way of all the chaos happening in there. I do have my worker in today as well. They won't be doing photography. They'll just be helping, put things away. We're here. I can't believe we're actually here. It is still kind of wild. Anyway, this week's going to be a little bit different. We've got so much to do. I've got to be out of the storage unit tomorrow, so I'm just trying to get all that done today. And then this week we have my walkie stacker arriving. We've got pallet racking arriving. We've got a lot to do before that's going to be possible. We've got to move all of this so we can get back over there. So tomorrow's going to be a big day for me. But anyway, less chatting, let's get into it. And I'm sure everything's going to be fine. I'm going to pick some more items. Let's make this happen. All right, we've got a little bit of a postage station set up. It took a little bit of a while, just things in so many different places. Now we're going to finish doing a pick, and then we can start processing some orders as much as possible. And then it's going to be rough for the next couple of days. That's for sure. But I have no doubt we will get there in the end. So this is all stuff. I've got to pick the rest of the orders. I'm going to do that now. It's going to take a little bit. If you didn't watch last week's video, essentially all of this is the stock. We've got some of it already in order, some of it's not. So basically if I need to find 10826, I have to find 10826. but that's 10685. So you can see things are all over the place. And I am trying to just get this moving as much as possible. All right, it's hot. Let's do this. What are we pulling out first, folks? Geez, where did we get to yesterday? I think we got to those 12869. What's that? 12869. Yep. So the next slot is 7934. Let's do it. So far, we're actually doing okay. I can't find one item so far. The rest of it's going pretty good. Not gonna lie, but not sure where the item is that's missing. If it's gone into a different box, or was it already missing before that? No idea. Anyway, we charge on. All right, I've now managed to pick everything. I'm now just moving it into the office. A lot of double handling this morning, but that's going to be the reality of the situation. Until we get fully set up, priority is getting orders out to customers. As long as it, even if it means taking a little bit longer than normal, we just want to make sure we're keeping customers happy. That's really the focus. So I'm going to get these out, and still got to find one item. I just can't find it. All right, team, it's all happening. We've got this little station set up. It ain't much, but it's honest work. This is not where my postage station will be, but luckily I got this yesterday. This is just going to work a charm to get things out. I also just had my my bin arrive, which is pretty cool. So happy with that. But now let's just get working. We're going to process all the orders from Thursday. That's the priority. And then we'll be getting out of here and going back to the storage unit. So I've still got one item I've got to find. We'll worry about that a little later because that doesn't have to go until Thursday. So, woo! So there you go, 62 items. Today is going to be a fun day, but I'm excited. All right, here's going to be, it's probably going to stuff up, of course, the first order from the warehouse. It's all very exciting. Let's see if it works. Geez, guess we're about to find out. Here we go. Oh, yes. Woohoo! And then all we got to do is chuck that straight down in the bin. Again, this is not my new station, but it's just temporary. And then we chuck this guy straight into, woo! All right, let's get working. All right, folks, that's it for now. It's 8:41. I've got to head back over to the storage unit. We're going to clean that out. Just got most of this all done. Sorry, just got the start of this done, and I'll get the rest of it done afterwards. So let's go to the storage unit. All right, so we've got to clear out all of this, this, and still got a little bit of this. So should get it. We're not leaving until it's done. Just like that, it was all empty. All done and dusted. Still got to take all this down, but we are clean, spotless. I think we've already done the one down here. So this will all go into the van. We've managed to fit it all in. Great, yep, there we go. That's it, it's all over. Done. Now to the warehouse era. There we go, it all fit. Chuckers to the block. Alright, see you at the warehouse. Alright team, back at the warehouse, just getting straight into postage, just getting it all happening. We just got to move on. The good news is I never have to go back to Storage King. That's it. It's kind of surreal. This is it. We're here. This is the warehouse era. 100% here now. So every day, just come here, just get straight into it. And it's going to take a lot this week to get into a groove. But for right now, the focus is I've got to get through these 50 remaining orders and get that all done and dusted. There is still one item missing. But for now, let's just charge forward and do what we can do. Tomorrow I'll be here all day anyway to get progress happening anyway with some of the other areas, and you're just getting layouts and setups and things done. So it's all happening. I mean, this little workstation here isn't too bad at all. Actually, I'm pretty happy with it. But this is not going to be how it is in the long run. I'm just really just doing this as a workaround for now. But yeah, let's get packing. Let's get processing. I'm tired. And yeah, get these out to the customers. Hope you're all doing well. And if you've got any questions, comments along the way, make sure you do drop them down below and I'll get back to you ASAP. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, I've nearly finished the postage. Still got to go find that one item that's missing. We're not sure if it was missing before we moved or via the move. I actually have a funny feeling it might be with the market stuff, so I'm going to check that out. And then I've had a couple more sales come through. I'm going real slow. I mean, it's not a bad setup, but it's just not necessarily the best. Because it's a big multi-order as well. Before I can send it, I need to find the item. And then I've just sold a whole bunch of iPads as well. So I'm going to find that. Then I've got to start unpacking the van and the other car. Yep. All right, team, we're on the final hoorah. I've just been unpacking the van and car as well. Just getting it all out. And it's probably going to be a lot of tomorrow's problem, to be honest. Ah, jeez. What a day. Jeez. All right, so everything's unloaded. It is an absolute, it's like a flipping bomb site here. But now we're here. Now it's just focus on cleanup and preparation and setup. So this is making some great, this is all consolidation. We're finally making some really good progress here. So this is almost done. We're in the 10,000s now. Started from, I think our first SKU starts at 1,181. So this has all been done today, consolidated, put together, and yep, so very happy with all this. And then tomorrow this will get filled up. Well, sorry, it won't be tomorrow, it'll be Wednesday, because my worker isn't here tomorrow, they're here on Wednesday. But they should finish all of this on Wednesday. Now tomorrow I'm going to be here super early again. I've got to take Carla to work and then I'll be coming here, so I've got to work on starting to put a lot of this together, which is going to be a little bit inconvenient because I'm going to have to put those up, and I'm going to be putting, yeah, anyway, we'll worry about that tomorrow. So I've got to do that. I've got to continue to sort stuff over here. This is the postage section. So tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm tackling first, really whatever I feel in a vibe. I've got to do a big sort of rubbish versus cardboard versus selling versus it's getting out of here. Got some pallets for the walkie stacker arriving on Wednesday. This will be the temporary workstation for now. This is uncomfortable as heck, but just till I get things going, so this will be where things happen. We've got a long way to go, but I'm glad to be just in here. Now we just got to get things right. Once I move all this stuff, this all has to be cleaned as well, mopped, vacuumed. As you can see, the dust is still pretty bad, but down here, it's all good. So, got a lot to do. Yeah, I need to sit down and just take a break. It's been a long day, and I gotta go pick Carla up shortly, so yeah, all right. Jeez, I think that's it. Give me a second. Woo! Jeez. So that's a wrap. We're officially now in the warehouse. It's still sinking in. But I've got a huge to-do list. I think two things that I need to focus on is a path of least resistance back to being able to get some photos done. I've got laptops, I've got iPhones, I've got all those things that I need to be getting up listed. I need some cash flow. Of course, we've got all the normal stuff going through, but really that's what needs to happen, I think. So, yeah, lots to do. Lots to take in. That's okay. I'm just, yeah, soaking it all in. That's it from me today, folks. I need to take a rest. Tomorrow I'll be back. It'll be a long day, but I'll have a bit of a game plan. And yeah, appreciate you all. We'll do it all again tomorrow. Ciao. Woo! Folks, it's Tuesday morning, and today is the first day, I won't say of the rest of my life, but of the warehouse era. Like, today is the official day where we just go straight to the warehouse. We don't have to go anywhere else. We don't have to go to the storage unit. This is it, the new home base. And I just dropped Carla off at the train station. It is 6:53 a.m. So I'm heading off to the warehouse now, but geez, the amount of just things going through my head, all good things. I just want to say another huge, big thank you to all of you that have left a comment, sent a message, shared some words of encouragement, and also filled out the secret word. It means the absolute world to me. These videos, the last couple of videos I've been doing have been my best videos. And obviously, like, the content's exciting and, you know, for everyone, but I really do appreciate it. Now, if you are new here, as I said at the start of this video, my name's Chris and I'm building a business that suits my lifestyle. So if you've jumped in and you haven't really seen this channel before, and maybe you've just been jumping around and seeing what I'm offering, well, you know, I've been documenting this journey for the last 5 years. And, you know, we started at home. We were just selling kind of books and media and pop culture. And then I think our first deal that we ever got was a big video game haul, and then I ended up purchasing someone else's storage unit. And long story short, we finally moved into a storage unit, and then we have progressed into that very, very quick. We've grown 80% year on year, top line revenue, and I'm very grateful for where we've been able to land. And here we are now in a warehouse, start of year 5, and from here there's a lot to do. There is some really big things to work towards, and I'm not gonna lie, I do feel the pressure of the dollars. But if you have any questions, please drop them down below. I'll do my best to get back to you either in the video or in another video, or I'll you know, tell you who can probably answer the question for you, or I'll just answer it in the comments. All right, today, what is the plan? The plan today is I don't actually know. Like, I know what needs to happen, but there's so many different things to happen. And I guess for me, all I know is that tomorrow I have my walkie stacker arriving, and probably Friday is my pallet racking. So that tells me I need to make space, and I need to clean up the back end section of the warehouse. That's the 2 priorities. Of course, I'm going to do a pick, pack and post as well. We'll do that in the temporary station, and I need to set up the new station as well. But lots of things to happen. It's just me today, so I'm just focusing on massive action, getting it done. The other thing I need to work a path to is a path of least resistance to getting some more listings up. We're out of listings. We haven't been photographing. I've obviously had my workers helping me do other stuff. One worker's still away, so it's a bit of a squishy situation to be in. I'm just using the time to go through and clean up some old listings and things. But, you know, obviously I want to get some iPhones up, get some laptops up. There's some Lego, there's some consignment stuff there that I've got. Really just smash it, and I need some cash flow. I'm not gonna lie. All right, team. I'm gonna get in the warehouse. I've also got a special gift from Carla that I got to set up today as well, and yeah, let's make the most of it. Let's make it happen. It's gonna be a good day, new day. It's all still coming to me. I mean, I've clicked, but it's all still a little bit surreal. Anyway, let's get in there. Here we go, into the warehouse we go. Jeez. It's actually not super dark, super bright either in here. It's not too bad. Now, one of the big questions that I had in last week's video was like, did I get the HDMI fixed? Did I get the HDMI fixed? Yes, we got the HDMI fixed. I thought I did share it in the last video, but they came back, they had to replace it, they fixed it, and now I've got a video camera here, and I've got one, I've got the screen for the video cameras here, and I've also got one in there, but that's just turned off at the moment. So this is all gonna get changed. This will not stay here. We'll probably have a bigger screen here. I wanna have for the dashboard, but also for the video camera as well, just to keep us on target of things. There have been a few other thoughts of other people, you know, how they would have arrangements here and stuff. It's like, we've thought this out a few ways, and, you know, we might not have as much stuff here. We might have more workstations down that way, but the idea is all of this will be for getting work done. All right, so what do we need to do today? So what I was saying is I'm gonna need to make a little bit of space here. I want to do a bit of a clean up here for the walkie stacker. And then the other thing that I really need to focus on is over in this side of the woods, because over here is a bit chaotic. I've got to rearrange all of this. I need to have all those shelvings all the way down, because the pallet racking is going to be going here, and I need to make sure I've got enough space for the walkie stacker. There is a high chance that the walkie stacker might need a little bit more space. I think we'll be okay. It's a fair good amount, but that's why I'm having the demo for it coming tomorrow. So this will be my main plan of attack: get all this set up, get all this onto those racks. I'm gonna have to shuffle a fair bit there. And then I also need to do a huge cleanup in all this space. I need to do a big vacuum and a big mop over here as well. This will be all probably done by Wednesday, and then we'll be able to have the workstations start to be set up, photo stations I mean, and we'll be setting up two, but we'll just go with the one for now, just get the team straight back into it. And I'll be able to set some things up here and do some work as well. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of things. This is probably going to be used for doing sorting when it comes in here, because it's on wheels, and that's obviously for my postage stations. There's all postage stuff, so that postage is probably going to come probably where that, just in there, and then I'm going to have enough space to walk through here with the walking stacker, because that's where the pallets will be. Now the pallet racking is for a couple of different things. I'm going to be storing a few different things there, but also going to be having racks down the bottom. Anyway, it would all come to life. It's going to take a little bit. I know there's quite a few people very excited to see how we lay it out. It's not going to, I don't even think we'll have this all set up this week. It will be small progressions of wins, that's for sure. First things though is I'm going to bring a couple of things in, and then I've got to pull out a pick, pack and post of items, because there's still a few things that aren't put away for the SKUs, so that might take the longest. Take you through all that, and we'll get cracking on the day. Oh yeah, and in here I'm probably going to have my desk set up probably here. That's probably what it's going to be. There'll probably be another desk here. Over this way it won't be as much as stuff, but I don't know. I might end up changing that. I might put my desk over here. I'm not sure. But all of this will change as well. This won't stay in here. All right, so the thing that Carla got me was a coffee machine, which would be great for the warehouse and the team. So not setting that up now, but I'll take it in there, and we'll set that up a little bit later for the day. The other thing I'll be working on is I'll be getting a little trolley that goes down these little aisles to do our picking. And I mean, there is the iPhone, but I'll probably just have an iPad mini attached to that, just always on there for when anyone's picking. Eventually I'm going to have someone else doing picking for me, and postage, but for now it's kind of like sorry, just got distracted. All right, what do we actually got? We don't have we got 10 orders. It's been so quiet. Like seriously, I think yesterday I did $200. It's very, very frustrating. So we've got about 10 items. We have dropped down to 87,000, which is obviously a little bit concerning, considering we were on 90,000 just last week. So we're down $3 grand. which is expected because we haven't been putting in the reps. So I'm going to pull out these things. I'm just going to put them into this little banana box for now, and then I'll take all that and take it in there. I don't know if I'm actually going to post right now, but I'm just going to get the goods out at least. All right, 5136. Well, this shouldn't be too hard because we've already done all the fives. So 5136 will be just here somewhere. There we go, 5136. Beautiful, just a little Richmond polo. Nothing crazy, but yeah. Next up we have 12951. So 12s will be over in this little back corner over here. As you can see, it's a little bit crazy. This will change a little bit today. What did I say it was? 12951. So it should be down the bottom here. There we go. Next up we have is 12941 and 42. That's convenient. Should be under there. Alright, give me a second, folks. Let's get up in here. 41 and 42. 41 and 42 I said, wasn't it? 42 and 41. Yep. Beautiful. Actually been selling quite a lot of sport shorts. We were the #1 sport shorts of men's pre-owned as of the end of, I think it was the end of January, which is pretty cool. So eventually we will do this by SKU, not by order. But for now, this is how we're doing it. What's up? We got 12609. Oh, this is great. 12609, which is a nice dress. Back over here. And 12609 will be down here is again 12609. Actually, just there it is. Nice little Zara dress. That one's gone for, what should that go for? 31. Then we've got a Wrangler 11934. All right, this is where it gets interesting. We've got a, there it is right there, 11934. It's not too bad. Anything else over this side while I'm here? 13131. 13131 will be just here. So like we've got it down pat at the moment. It's not too bad, except this one is a little bit out of whack. Just chuck you in there. And then there was a 7 that we have to go to, but we'll do that later. Number 12975. So we've been selling some really late numbers, which I'm very happy for. 75 and an 11433, which we'll have to come back for. All right, not too bad. All right, just had one more sale come through, some Harley Davidson riding chaps. It's gone for $124. That's 12471, which I believe is probably in the most inconvenient place, right under here. Look, is this it, or is this the women's ones? No, that's the women's one, so it's not that one. It must be over here. Now, none of these are in order anymore, because when we shuffled them, but the good thing is we are looking for riding chaps, so we're looking for bottoms, not a top. I have a feeling they're just 12471. There you go. So these ones are going for $124. Not too bad. I'll take those as well. These are heavy little fellas. Full leather. The guy wants them by the weekend, so we've got to get these posted out. I said if you pay before midday, you will have them sent today. Even though we do 3-day handling, we still actually send daily. the reason why I have that buffer is situations like what we just had didn't have to didn't have to worry about putting the time away. All right, I got a cheeky St. Ellie coffee. Time to tackle this. I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just kind of taking a second to think of what needs to happen over here, because there is a lot of moving pieces. I'm also thinking about actually cleaning up a little bit of space in here just to get the clutter away so we can move through. Some of that I can probably move down here as well. But also don't want to stuff up the jobs my work has been doing on all of this. But I think what I need to do is I need to shuffle a lot of this. I need to get some of this up on here. I know it's impractical, but I need to be able to do that. Actually, I'm probably going to have to put them on this shelving rack. I'll bring this shelving rack around. I'll put them on there so they're on the wheels for the worker. And then I need to get all these shelving units down here. So we can get all of this on there. This needs to be on there today. Like, it just has to happen. That's what's going to happen first. And then I'm going to probably spend a little bit of time doing some stuff over here, just getting through a bunch of crap. There's so much, it's not junk, there's just so much stuff. Like, that's all, those boxes are all unlisted, that's all stock. And all of this has to be sorted. Like, this came through from a number of different, well, it's from one consignment lot, but I mean, some of that is just, I've just chucked stuff on top, but yeah. Everything needs to be sorted. Really don't want to do this. I'm so tired. But that's what we got to do. Take this big trolley, get it over here. The good thing is, the rules is anything that I get here has to have wheels. It's going to make my life so much easier with stuff. This one I got from my dad. It's an old baker's thing. We had that in the other unit. These have been great from IKEA. So yeah, this is what we're going to set up right now. Let's see what we can do here. All right, we've filled this bad boy up. Jeez. All right, so that's got to move. There we go. All right, so I've managed to fill up this. Now we're going to push it back out here because this is all 10,000s. I chatted to my staff member on the phone just now, just to make their life a little bit easier if they had a game plan. And this will make their life a little bit easier. So all of this will be going down there. It's all 10,000s, more 10,000s. Then it gets to a bit more 10,000s, then it's 11,000s, then 12s, and then all of this is kind of 11s and 12s. I don't think I'm going to have to move that. I'm going to try not to. My focus now is get these across into their position, starting from here. I do need to get more, well, I don't have to, but we will be getting more racking that goes straight down the line here, and then the one will go at the end. But that's, I think once we fill up all this clothing, we will probably end up being probably about here. So I'm probably going to have about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, maybe 6 racks remaining, maybe 8. That would be ideal. Hopefully that would be pretty ideal. Gives us a good little run rate. I mean, we've still got a fair bit over here as well, so. But the consolidation, I mean, this has all come from consolidation, so you'll be surprised when you consolidate. We've had some pretty big sale weeks. Not this week, but all right, let's get this moving. It's a slow. All right, we got to adjust all of these to the right heights. I'm just going to put them in at the right heights. That way they can be reused for everything. Originally we had these smaller for DVDs, but we don't do majority DVDs at the moment. But they do need to fit in all these different things. So I'm going to make them, actually, you know what, some of these fit books in it. So those ones are going to stay the same actually, because those 5 are actually the ones that we were using for the original actually they have to stay the same. It's this one that I just got to change. This one I'm going to change to that size, so that way it's overflow, and these ones will be, yeah. Anyway, don't mind me, just thinking out loud. It's good to have this little stool that I can move around with. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, how trippy is that? Jeez. Oh, wow. Okay, that's, yeah. One of the best little setups that we got for the warehouse is these little dollies. And the way we've been moving things around easily is essentially just going like this, chucking it on there. Don't know if you can see that. Yes, you can. It's there. And then we just tip it up and we can move it very quickly. Just woo! Just makes things a little bit easier. Slide in there. Alright, so this is now done. The reason why we have done these two as slightly different sizing is because they'll have some of the bigger material, like VCRs and stuff. Some of the RM Williams have probably got the top anyway, but this is definitely not straight. I need to kind of straighten this up a little bit. Interesting. I need to put some other things there so that they don't get out of whack. All right, all set up. This is good. It's only 8:38 as well. Having a very good productive morning. Very happy with this. So I think the pallet racking is going to come out to about here from memory. That's roughly. So yeah, there should be plenty of space to do the walking stacker back to here. Yeah, I think it's okay. That's why that line is really kind of just protection. I've still got to grab another one of those, and then we'll add another one in between there. So plenty of storage. That's great, and we're going to have a fair bit of space in here, which is great. I would like to have extra space, you know, just space so I don't feel claustrophobic. Yeah. Good stuff. All right. The next plan is I've got to start putting all of this onto here. I don't know if I'll do it in one take, but in case we do, you ready? We'll go like this to here. Ready? And we'll go. There we go. All done. Whew. This took a little bit. It is now 11:52. We are all set up. Now there's a few things that will need to change. Like I haven't pulled out all the media because they're kind of already in a nice little tub. There's going to be another shelf that goes here and one at the end, so that will change a little bit. And then the racking is going to be going here, so some of that will, yeah. Anyway, that's all good. A couple of things that still need to move out this way, and we're done. Got to move all the boxes. Got plenty of space here. This will get changed a little bit. For now, this is just going to keep us going. I mean, pretty much everything's already skewed and back into position, but this now has everything that was in unit non-clothing that was in unit number 3 and unit number 4 for non-clothing. So that's all here, and we've still got space left. And you know, I haven't really been super tight, been pretty conservative as well. So pretty happy with this. Geez. I need to take a break. I'm gonna have some lunch, have a drink, and the next challenge will be just to clean up this a bit. The next challenge is actually I'm gonna do a pick, pack and post. And then after I've done the post, the next challenge will be to start to clean up space along here. And here, and here. And some of this I might consolidate as well, and I might move some of the clothing that we need to process. I don't know where I'm going to move it to. I'm going to move it to somewhere just to make some space, but we're also going to make space. I mean, this is today and tomorrow. I've got a little bit of time. I might move those actually, and I've got to hang those. But first things first, have some lunch, and then pick, pack and post. I've already picked. I think I've got a couple more items that have come through, but yeah, I need to take a break. I am tired. Then we'll do some postage. All right, let's do some postage. Oh, jeez. Get this done. It's so much better having 2 screens. Again, this won't be the setup, but having 2 screens just makes a huge difference already. I'm gonna have to get a upgraded Mac though, because this old Mac that I've been using is getting ridiculously slow, and this will become probably another one that we use for taking notes on. All right, what have we got? We do have this this little nice little cute Tommy V-neck sweater that's come through, pretty cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get cracking on this, and I'll give you an update once I'm done. All right, folks, postage is done. Not crazy amounts, but you know how that is. I've actually just been answering a whole bunch of questions for my warehouse video coming up, just taking some notes. I've actually still got to get back to so many comments. I've got so many unread comments that I haven't gone through. I am getting to them, so by the time this video comes out, I would have answered them all anyway or gotten back to you. I'm really, really grateful for all the questions, all the support. I mean, look at this, we're doing really, really great. I actually had one question, or one person say, and I'm not saying this in a bad way, but they said, you know, they don't like the long videos and they'd rather the smaller ones because they think they're better. But at the moment, my average view duration is 27 minutes on these videos, and my smaller videos only usually get 3 to 7 minutes. So this makes more sense for the time because I only have to edit once. All right, we're gonna go work on the next thing that we need to achieve, which is I really need to get some more space between here and here. And I also need to clean up a lot of this. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle a few things down there just so I can get this out of the way. And then I'm going to move this around a little bit so we've got all this space here because I've got the pallet racking coming here. And once we've done that, we'll see what the time is and where we're at and the next steps. So yeah, I think racks down to there and then making some more space in here, so let's do it. So you can kind of see where we're at. Let's see what we can do. Already things are looking better. So I've moved all the clothes from here. I'm going to do a vacuum and mop here actually, but I need to move all the market stuff. Not 100% sure where I'm moving the market stuff. Yeah. Maybe I'll work with the market stuff here. Not 100% sure. I need to do a little bit of planning here. I do need to vacuum them because the dust is ridiculous over there. Maybe I can put all that up on something and then just move around it. Maybe I'll vacuum here first and then I'll move the market. I don't know. Not sure. We'll have a think. Whew! All right, we're making some good progress. Cleared out all this, as you can see. I'm going to I've just vacuumed this. I'm going to mop this now, just to get the dust out of the way. And then we can put some things back. Still got to do this. Still got to do this. What's the time? 2:30, and I still need to make a whole bunch of space here. So, what I think I'm going to do is a lot of that can probably come up along here. A bit of shuffling. If I can do that, I can move the postage stuff over. We've got plenty of access to get into here for the pallet racking. Yeah, I think that's the best use. Then tomorrow morning, if I still haven't got all this done, I still have a bit of time to do all this, and tomorrow afternoon as well, of course. And I still need to vacuum and sweep all this too, but that's not a big issue because that's where we're coming and going. But over here, I wanted to get this done, so I'm going to do this now. This is what it kind of looks like already. It's not going to make a huge difference, I don't think, but I think it will touch up a little bit better. Much better. So I haven't done... You can see the difference. Mopped, not mopped. Look at that. That's crazy. So now I think the plan is, other than cooling off, is we're just got to have a little think of where this market stuff's going. That's going to be going into the pallet racking underneath eventually, but we need to think about where this is going for the interim. And it's likely it's going to have to go, probably going to have to go down here, I think. I'm going to have to put it under the tables and along here. I think that's the best bet. It's going to have to be removed, but it just makes sense so I can get set up. And then The good thing is the pallet racking is not coming till Thursday, Friday, so this doesn't have to move straight away. But I mean, it is going to have to move. I need to move that so I can mop it. We're going to move it over there. I think that's what I'm going to do, get this done. And today, I may even get some of the postage areas set up. So we're making good progress. It's hot. Woo! Yeah! All right, we have done it. All of this is done. That's been mopped, vacuums, mopped, vacuums. This is where postage will be. Might come this way a little bit. It'll probably dangle to, yeah, just over here. So yeah, probably be, this line will probably be the end of it. And then done this side here. Haven't done any of that or that, but just means we're in a position tomorrow to start to set this up. Walkie stacker is coming tomorrow, so I need to make some more space here. Basically, I just need to be able to prove that we can get through here, which won't be a problem. And then looks like pallet racking just on the phone is Friday, and that's going in here, so that will have to be adjusted again. But it's good because if I get the walkie stacker tomorrow, I can put all of that on some crates and then shuffle it around and move it, and be a good way to test things. So pretty happy with that. They're coming on Thursday to give me the actual demo, but it's getting dropped off tomorrow. I'm happy with this, really good progress. So much room now, so much room. Makes a huge difference. So very happy with this. Just gonna take a quick break. I'm picking up Carla in about an hour. Don't think there's much more I can really do other than maybe have a little bit of a plan. I'm happy with this. So all the clothes are now down here. Obviously this will have to move back again. I've got my worker in tomorrow. They'll be finalizing all of this. And then hopefully from Thursday, Friday, we might be in a position to start doing photos again. So I've still got to clear all this yet. That's a Thursday, Friday job. But the goal is if we can be all set up this week, when I say set up all in here operational, that means next week I can start to get back to some sense of normal. We still have to solve for a few things in here, but if I get the pallet racking, some of this will go on the pallet racking. Yeah, we're close, but we've got a bit to do yet. So, whoo! I'm happy. All right, team, that is it. I'm off to go pick Carla up. Just been replying to all your YouTube comments, actually. So thank you. Didn't actually get to set up the coffee machine. It was too warm, didn't really need it. So, be another day. Maybe I'll set it up tomorrow. I know my worker will probably be keen. Just turning off all the fans. They're so nice. We won't need these very soon once the temperature changes. Check out this. This just blows my mind. I'm starting to really start to feel it and get excited now, because we're a couple of days away to being fully operational. I think by the end of this week, even though we're gonna have to struggle a little bit with listings and stuff, we'll be back in action fully, I think, by next week, which means it's gonna take a load off. We can just start doubling down. We'll be able to make up for it. So I'm not too concerned by that. I have faith in the team, and I have, pretty exciting things coming. So appreciate you all. Today's Tuesday. We've still got heaps to do this week. But I will see you tomorrow. Ciao. Woo! Folks, it's Wednesday morning. It's another beautiful day, another day of opportunity. Today is going to be a big day. Whew, not at Backpacks today. They actually have some renovations happening, so I'm actually at the warehouse all day. Still getting used to saying the warehouse. At the warehouse all day. We have my walkie stacker apparently arriving after 12 o'clock, which will be cool. So the focus this morning, we'll just get in, do pick, pack and post, and then focus on continuing to get things set up and ready. So that's pretty much the focus. I just want to say another big thank you to everyone that's been sending comments, messages. I see you, and thank you for the secret words as well. First things first, I've got to just drop off some postage on the way to the warehouse, and after that we'll get straight into it. You're about to run out of battery, so we're going to keep this short, but feeling good. Did have a good rest last night, taking it easy, played some video games. but today is going to be another big day where we need to continue to push forward because I need to get back on track. I will say this though, I do have a little bit of a conspiracy that something's wrong with eBay because sales are dead. Traffic is down like 10 to 20% across traffic, across promoted listings, across organic views, impressions, all that stuff. It's really bizarre. So I'm going to be chatting to eBay today about that, what's going on, because we're only doing about 5 sales a day and I'm doing like $200, $300 a day, which I can't afford. I don't understand why. And it's very frustrating. So yeah, be looking into that. And the other thing is, I've got a really suspicious return. They messaged me saying they had some payment issues, even though they've received the item, and now they want to return the item. It all has a lot of red flags, so I'll be addressing that one today as well. Never a dull day. Let's get into it, team. It's going to be hot. It's going to be hot. Appreciate you. Let's dive in. All right, team. We are here. A new day in the warehouse. It's I'm still catching up to that bit. Oh, so much space now. So much better that we have moved all the stuff. I'm just going to put you on charge. I need to get you charged because you're about to die. But yeah, I'm just going to do that. I'll go for a little bit of a pick. And I'll probably just have a quick little think of what we're going to action first as well. I do have my photographer in today. Worker today actually. I mean, they are my photographer, but they'll be just continuing to consolidate all of this. They'll get this done today. I don't think we'll get onto photos today, but hopefully back from Thursday, Friday, we'll be back to photoing again. Me, probably, I'm thinking next week I'll be fully back operational. If I can just get all this sorted, start sending washing out again, get back into a groove, and then hopefully we can reclaim some of that money in March. When I say money, we're in the negative of $10,500. So, yep, it is what it is. I'll get you on charge and let's get cracking on. All right, team, been on the phone with eBay regarding a return for an item. eBay said, no, don't accept it, la-di-da-da, so don't have to worry about that one. And still waiting to hear back about the performance issues. We're on 86,660, so we have dropped like $3,500, $4,000 in the last week, which is crazy. That's how down we are. It's just bizarre. We've got 8 sales. That's it. So we're going to go pick all these items out, and then I've actually been setting up the layout of the postage station over there, just getting some inspiration. Not doing it today, but I want to have it set up so I can test it tomorrow and Friday. So let's pick some items, and I'll take you through what we have. Got some shorts, some pants, a jacket. Yeah. All right, I got myself all the stuff we need to send, and we will pack these up now, get this out of the way, get it done. Not much, really, just a couple of shirts, jackets, some shorts, nothing too crazy. A bit unfortunate. Was a dress in there as well. All right, let's get packing, and then we'll charge on. Alright team, it's been a while. I've done all the postage, just been finally setting up this workstation. Now this may not be the final end result, but the idea is that this is somewhat what it's going to be. One thing that I'm still figuring about is, because we're going to have a trolley that's going to bring the stuff. Now I usually work from right to left, which means there's an idea that we might actually have the trolley come here instead of this. But for now, we'll probably have the trolley come and we'll just fill out like what I've been doing. But the idea is, it's kind of redundant unpacking a trolley and putting it on here. It's double handling. So I want to get a trolley that will actually slip in here. And then this one might end, we might end up using that for something else because it's got the extra storage. But for now, that's probably what we will end up doing. We've got dual screens here as well, which makes my life a little bit easier, which I'm very happy with. I can put you here so you can watch. Yeah, this is all pretty good. Pretty good. So I'll be able to test this tomorrow. I've got to set up the board and everything, put a mat down, and but it looks like this is how it's going to be, at least while we trial for the next couple of days. This one needs to come up a little bit higher. Beautiful. All right, folks, I'm going to do my first postage from here. I just sold this bundle of toys to Japan, actually. So I'm going to get this one packed up, just see how everything is, how it's all working, if it's a good vibe or not. You can probably watch along from the side here and see how this is going to be. Folks, we have some really good news. We have now finally finished all of this. Oh, beautiful. Look at that. Ding, 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 ding. Oh, that's great. How good is that? Just so this gets us all the way up to this is almost the end of 12,000. Then we come down a little bit further here, and then so much space. This will probably get us up to 15,000, maybe a bit more. So shouldn't have to worry about that for a while. And then we're going to have all of this as more racking again. So yeah, it's pretty good. And what's cool is we can send this little table down to do the picking. This probably won't be the table we use, but it does fit, except for that little bit there that's dangling out the side. But the idea is you be able to get everything you need and then come all the way back. You would actually have to be on that side, but it does work a charm. So very happy with this. Very happy. Kudos to my worker for getting it done. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Still haven't got the walkie stacker yet, but we are set up over here. I'm just starting to fill out places, figure out where I'm going to put things. I've got to find and get a couple more of these to put satchels. Basically, I want this to be perfect for the 80%, considering clothing is 80% of our business. And then outside of that, we'll do, I'll have the boxes and things on the side, so. All right, I did have a phone call with eBay about situation going on with the account. Lack of traffic, lack of sales, lack of impressions. They said there is nothing wrong, you are fine. One person had the audacity to say, it's like, oh, if you didn't know that you can send out coupons. I was like, yeah, no kidding, mate. It was a bit boilerplate, so I spoke to someone else. They looked through and they said, look, honestly, everything's looking fine. I don't know, it's just a bit weird. I mean, it could be just a bit of paranoia because we just spent a whole bunch of money, and here we are having some really low days. And I'm talking days like we've done 3 sales, like gone from, I think we've been averaging 24 sales a day, and now we're back down to 3. It just doesn't make sense. Then again, we haven't been putting a lot of new stuff in, so could just be coincidental. This is all done now, as I said before. So the next plan now is I'm just continuing to set this up. I am waiting for my delivery, and then I think I'll be working with the photographer, and we're going to set up a station here, a working station for them to get cracking on. So probably be a little temp for now, but just at least they can come in tomorrow or Friday and start being productive. And me, I'm running around like a headless chook. Anyway, we're getting there. All right, it has arrived. Got the demo unit of this. Sorry, this is the demo unit, and I got a demo of it tomorrow. So, yeah. All right, here's a better view now that the roller door's down. So this will be used for the new trial that I'm doing for the next 3 months. This isn't the actual one that I've got. This is just a demo unit, and I'll be getting that demo tomorrow. And then the idea is, with the pallet racking that's coming, this will be used to store stuff and whatnot. So as you can see, it is quite wide, which means always got to make sure that enough space coming through here and all the way through here. So you need to make sure there's enough space, because the pallet racking will be going over here. So yeah. Next order of business is we're getting our first photo station up. This is a bit of a test. We still got to put mats down and stuff, but this will just be so that we can get started. All right, folks, that's a wrap of the day. It's 4:30. Just been testing out this. Just going to have to adjust some the lighting a little bit to get it right. Who knows, we'll probably change it again. Tomorrow the plan is I've got to shuffle all of this to make room for this, so that was the first thing in the morning because they're coming at 10:30 to do the test run. And then in the afternoon, the pallet racking's arriving for a Friday setup, so then I'll be focused on getting this all shuffled somewhere. And hopefully tomorrow we'll be back to getting photos done. Washing will be going out soon again, and then I think Friday, I still think for me, I'm not going to be really getting into the photos and stuff till next week for myself personally, but the next goal for this after shuffling this stuff will be focusing on getting the electronic station set up. All right, ciao. Folks, oh, it's a bit dark. I do apologize. It's it is Thursday morning. Just got into the warehouse. Actually, I haven't tried these lights. Oh, there we go. The lights are good. Nice. I hope you're all doing well. Today is another day, and it's going to be a big one. So it is 7:09 in the morning. I've just dropped Carla off and headed on over to the warehouse. Bit of traffic this morning, bit of a weird one, but that's okay. So, focus today. We've got a lot of things happening. Just trying to get this set up. There we go. We've got a lot of things happening today. I've got to actually probably do a fair bit right now while it's quiet and no one else is here. So I do have my photographer in today. I've got to just shuffle a couple of things over here to make their life a little bit easier. Obviously things are everywhere. But the first action item to do is I've got to make space here. So basically this little fella, not necessarily little, he needs to be able to always constantly get through here, down here, and down to the back, because that's where the pallet racking is going to be going. So I want to make sure that that's got movement for today, because I've got my demo at 10 a.m. So I want to make sure that that just shows that we're being responsible. And then after that, do a pick, pack and post. I am going to try and see if I can get through some cameras today. Just smash through them, get some more listings up. I need to start shuffle some things over here. I'll probably do this first actually, just because they'll be in by 9 o'clock. And then in this afternoon, I need to move all of this because the pallet racking arrives this afternoon, and the guy's coming tomorrow to put it up. So lots of moving pieces, never a dull day. And then hopefully Friday, once that's all put up, we will be ready to kind of like just focus on getting things happening. I've also got to do a sorting of some clothing just to get that sent out for washing. That's getting picked up tomorrow morning as well. So lots of moving pieces. And then tomorrow, if I get time, probably start working on the electronic workstation. I'm not going to have a permanent setup yet because I don't have the workbench and things like that, but we'll start to really suss out what we need, get an idea. A lot of this has to move. So a lot of this will be processing areas. So I need to just kind of have a quick 10-minute brainstorm as well to figure out what that looks like, how that's going to look, because I also want to make sure we're processing stuff in here to get it down here for the clothing and electronics and things like that. So, I mean, we do have space all here, of course, but it's not always going to be viable if I've got things coming and going. So, never a dull day. Anyway, let's just have a quick little suss out and see what's what in terms of sales and things like that. Sales have picked up a little bit. Like we're back out of the, I wouldn't say we're out of the red, but we have started to get a bit of a crawl back, which is great. It's been a little bit, it is pretty frustrating when things are down. We're still, I'm gonna have to let this load. Anyway, while that's loading, we're on 86,708, so we did drop down, but we're slowly coming back up. Not sure why this isn't loading. Interesting. It's the second last day of February today, which is always a bit nerve-wracking coming to an end of a month, because that means that, oh, I just sold something. It will be a time to have to do it all again. The reason why it's not working is because my my keyboard was off. All right, here we go. So let's see where we're at. We have had a couple of sales this morning actually. Just had another one come through them, which is good. A nice sale of $90 plus postage. And then I've sold a piece of Lego for just about $29, which isn't much, but hey, it's all honest work. So where are we at? Yeah, we're still down 65%. Jeez. That's pretty bad. We'll see what we can do. That's why I want to get some photos done of some cameras today and stuff, just to see if we can get an uptick. Anyway, I'm going to get cracking, stop the yapping. Do have a little St. Ali copy here as well. Pulled out a couple of things from yesterday already. Let's get working. All right, first thing that I've done is I've actually pulled out a whole bunch of a list of items that need to be revised, or they were missing measurements, just small little gaps and misses. So there's a couple of pages worth of that. I hold on to it for a long time and then I give them a single list. They're going to use that today to just kind of get the lighting right on the new setup over there. Right now, I'm going to work on this and this. I've got to come up with a bit of a game plan of where to put some of this clothing, knowing that things are going to shuffle over there. It's a little bit frustrating. I think here I'm going to have to make a little bit of space. Yeah. Anyway, I'll figure this out. Let's get to work, eh? All right, team, we're making a little bit of progress. Just shuffling a few things. As you can see, we're making a bit of space here. I've got this set up. This is not what it's going to be, but I'm just testing out what I want it to be. I either need to get a real long one that's going to go from here to here, or I'm going to mount it on the side to do it over the top, or I am going to have to put it to the side. Most likely, if I'm packing something that needs bubble wrap, I'm going to have to be using one of these benches, so I think it's going to get mounted to the side, but this is not how it's going to stay. But ideally, we want that up in the air, get it off the ground. I just had a call with my account manager for this bad boy. He's coming now a little bit later, not too late, just around midday, which is fine by me. Gives me a little bit more time to just get organized, which is cool. So I'll probably get all this done and then hopefully be able to get the postage done as well. We're making some good progress, just trying to avoid having to double handle stuff. So I've just been sorting through things. I've got a rag house bag now as well. And then just trying to put things in places of where they're likely to be. So this stuff is really the big challenge. I think this is going to have to move down a little bit. I don't want to go too far, but I do want to open up this space a fair bit. So I think that's the plan, because probably from next week or the week after, we're going to start getting into all these boxes. So really I need to have them a little bit over here. We need to have the space where we're going to be sorting them. Usually that sorting will happen down here, but until we're fully set up, I don't really want to have all that in the way and stuff. Plus we've got the pallet racking coming today. So yeah, this stuff, I just don't know where I'm going to put it. I might have to like hide it down here or put it here. That might also go there. I don't know. That's what I'm just trying to figure out. At the moment, there's stuff everywhere. This will go back under here once the pallet racking is up. So it's really, we just got to move it for the time being. Yeah. Anyway, it is what it is. And then we're almost there. We're almost there. So happy. All right, let's get back to it. All right, we're making some good progress. Things are everywhere, but just doing a little bit of planning of how things will be laid out. We're going to have to make some changes probably in about 2-3 weeks, because I can't move that yet. But I think I'm going to move all of this non-listed to be sorted stuff here. This is where it's going to be processed. Everything's going to move one bay down, but we can't do that at the moment until that's set up. So it's a little bit of a timing thing. This is going to move down here. At least this way, then I can start getting the electronics section started to be filled out. This will eventually be here, which will be that area as well. That will move down one booth, because there'll be 2 booths there. And then we'll have a staging area, we'll have the electronics section and non-clothing, and then we'll have a bit of more space here for sorting and processing things. I think that's the way we're going to do it. It's going to be a little bit of a changing of processes over time, but hopefully only for the better. All right, folks, we're making some good progress. We've moved all of the clothing over to here. I've pulled out all of this, given this a good vacuum and mop just to get the dust that has been there for so long. Makes it look heaps better. Haven't done that side. This one, we will have to do it, but it's not too bad. I actually think I made a boo-boo. I forgot to do this section here. I don't think I did it. I can't remember if I did it the first day we were here. I think we did, but anyway, I might have to redo this. But this one is done, so now I can move all the electronics back into here. This is where the electronics workstations will be. Probably just here and here, so make some space here. I'm probably going to just go with here for now, like between this and this, and that's what we'll work with. I need to go charge this GoPro as well. It's 10:30. Once I've got that all done, I'll then get cracking on some postage. And there we go. We have finally made some amazing space in here. Like, that obviously still needs to be all set up, but that's now all the electronics. This is some clothes that needs to be sorted. There's some rag stuff and just some hard decisions to make. Cardboard, all of this still needs to change, because technically this will be on that side. However, I am liking the idea of stuff letting against the concrete rather than the wall, so maybe we will change that a little bit. Obviously this needs to change, but it's just good for now. It is now 11 o'clock, and I'm going to start to do a pick, pack and post while I wait for my 12 o'clock. This is how it is down here as well. Just got some things hidden down here for now, because we're not going to need this space for a bit. After lunch, which will be after my appointment for the walkie stacker, then I've got to solve for this, which is likely to go down that little spot as well. And then later today we're going to sort through 2 boxes of clothes, I think. So yeah, all right, let's do a pick, pack and post. So I know I showed this before, but we've got a total of 21 orders now. We're on 86,819. A few more orders have come through, so we're going to go pick these now, and then we'll start the packing process. Oh, it's warm. All right, let's do it. Now, I'm going to be testing out this little trolley as well, so. Alright, that was a fun little joyride. Definitely not the way we want it to be going forward, but anyway, just getting it done. I'm going to have my appointment for that in a minute, so I'm going to start packing, and then we'll get onto that. Alright folks, postage is done. We've just had the demo of this happen as well, and while this was again the demo of this bad boy rocked up, so the pallet racking is here too. So going to have to get that in too, which is good timing for this. So it's all happening, but I'm going to have some lunch now. It's 2 o'clock, and yeah, get cracking. Alright folks, it's all clear, just gone, boom. Love it. I've got this kind of like this little nook behind here, which is really good at making things disappear now. Just in here, so heaps of space. This is obviously all going to go back onto the racking once we get the racking set up. Plan now is I need to disassemble the the racking, and then I'll put it on this, take that, move it out to the back. The blue one, it's too long to fit through the door, so I'm going to have to manually move those, which is a little bit annoying. Actually, I could probably put them on the dollies. Huh. All right, folks, it's been a minute. Have managed to get all of the pallet shelving in here. So we've got some here and we've got some here because the pallet's going to be going, the pallet racking's going right here. So that's in order to be ready. It's in order to be ready for tomorrow. And then what I had to do was, took a little bit to swivel it in, but we had to swivel in this one because it doesn't fit coming in this angle. So I had to kind of like go like, and we got it in. So this thing is epic, super cool. And then tomorrow we'll be hopefully setting that one up. I've got a guy coming to do that. And then, yeah, then we've just been sorting clothing for our first washing to go out tomorrow, which is going to be picked up in the morning. That's all here ready to go. And yeah, so we're making some good progress. I haven't done photos of other stuff. We did get some photos done of clothing today, which is great. Tomorrow's plan is get the racking done. Once the racking's done, sort of a bit more clothing, and then I'll probably start working on this. And then we'll probably start putting some stuff up on the pallets, on the racking as well. That'll be a fun little experience. But that's tomorrow's problem. So, yeah, just starting to pack up and wrap up here. We've got to pick Carla up in about an hour. So, whoo! Folks, that's it. That is a wrap. I'm out of here. And we're going to go pick up Carla. Got to go to Coles, get some shopping. And yeah, then we'll call it a day for me. Just going to close this door. All right. It's been an interesting day. We didn't get heaps done, but we're getting. We got a lot done, but it just doesn't feel like productive. It's not revenue generating, but it's definitely getting things into a flow. Still got to handle all that over there. But photographers should be back in full action. I think they might come in tomorrow afternoon. Otherwise, it'll be Monday. Washing's going out. That gets set up tomorrow. So I think next week we should be back to somewhat normal, maybe. We'll see how we go tomorrow. Anyway, I'm out of here, folks. You take it easy, and I'll see you tomorrow. Ciao! Folks, welcome to Friday. It's a beautiful day. We're in here already. It's 8:30. Just picked up some tucker. We got the boss with us today. Just trying out the local cafe as well. Really good coffee. It's actually St. Ali coffee. And we've got this little guy, and Carla got a little egg and lettuce sanger. So Carla's going to be here for the day. She is working though, so that's more so just the convenience of having the office. And today we get the pallet racking put up, hopefully. And otherwise it's just business as usual. But I'll talk about that shortly. We're going to enjoy this. And I got washing picked up in 1 hour. Ciao. All right, folks, we're going to do a pick, pack and post nice and early. It's 8:55 before my washing lady gets here. It's still been pretty quiet for the week, which is very, very disappointing. We've got a few bigger sales come through yesterday, but still very much down. We've got 11 orders. We're on 86,800. And we've got shirts, some pants. We got one jacket that sold for 200, which was good, and then a couple of shorts and shirts. So really basic stuff, to be honest, but we're going to pick those out and I'll take you through it. All right, folks, this is what we've got. We've got the Holden jacket. That was the one that's gone for over 200 bucks. That's actually on consignment. And then this is the rest. So not really much. Lots of Ralph Lauren, some True Religion, a couple of shirts, a few internationals, and then I've got to send out some Pokemon stuff as well. So that's it. Let's get packing. All right, folks, postage is all done. We're running a little bit behind with the racking, but they should be here in about 30 minutes. I'm just going to do a little bit of assortment of things, just shuffle a bits and bobs just to start to prep for next week. See what we've got here for quick wins. And I mean, this whole setup needs to be changed, but really need to get a bit of a flow of all the different things. So I'm just gonna have a think about that. Otherwise, the only other thing that really needs to happen today, other than the racking, is I've got to do a few more clothes, make up another 10 bags, and that's kind of the priority. I've got to sort all this still, and that is kind of like the main thing that I want to get done, because that's where my most revenue is sitting at the moment. So And then there's probably a few bits and bobs in there too. So lots to do, never a dull day. Yeah, I'm also making a big list of things that I still need to get. Like I've got to get my fridge coming here. I've got to get a few other bits and bobs to set up with this. I've got a workstation coming from here for here. I need to get some tubs and bins, and yeah, yep. First bay is up. Crazy. Alright folks, we've got the pallet racking still going up over there, as you can see. I'm actually just doing a little bit of sorting of clothes, getting this ready for the next washing. We've got photos happening over here as well, so I'll show you that once they're done, but it's all very exciting. That's it folks, all done. It's been a bit of a busy day, haven't really spoken about, gonna have to do a recap later, but we got it done. It's 4:39, gotta get out of here. Ciao. Right folks, I just realized I didn't do my recap. I just got home and I'm just going to quickly do this before I go inside, but it's actually really dark in here, so I'm just going to try and adjust this to give you a bit better lighting. But what a week. Like, it has been, yeah, pretty busy week. Today I didn't really get to film much because I had the guy there, my mate, doing the racking, and I didn't really want to, you know, I don't like filming when other people are there. That's just fair game. So we did get all the racking done, and I didn't get to really film much. But I'll probably I think I'm going to be dropping by at the warehouse on Sunday, so I might do a little bit more overview of just some of the things that's going on. But crazy week. It's all a bit of a blur, and that's why I wanted to do the recap now, because I didn't want to leave it any longer, because I've got so many things. Right now, how I'm feeling is my mind is in 3 different places. One, I feel inspired, I feel motivated, but I feel tired. And my mind is stretching to, I just want to go do all these things. I want to, you know, execute and just start to really make all this stuff come to life. But then I'm also thinking about all these new opportunities, all these possibilities, all these things that we can do. But then I'm also thinking, oh, I need to rest. The problem is, if I'm just thinking, then I get too much in my head, and then I realize, I should just be doing something. If I'm resting, if I rest too much, then I'm like, I feel like I'm not being productive. But if I work too much, then I get tired. So it is all a bit of a three-way kind of, you know, it's all contradicting, like a double-edged sword in that sense. But look, I'm very happy. Things are in a really great place. This month, you know, it has been brutal in so many different ways, in the sense of, like, we've had to do a lot. We've spent much, like heaps. Like, it's the 28th of February right now, and you know, I think we're going to land on probably 28,000 for the month, which is basically $1,000 a day. We were a little bit under in the last week and a half, 2 weeks. It has been absolutely dead, just ridiculously dead. So it's been brutal in that sense in the last week, but we haven't really been putting extra mile work in, so that's fair enough. But we have spent so much money this month, and you know, we're in the negative about, I think it's going to be 9,000 by the time I release the video. So next month is all about just building it back, and we're going to work hard. We're going to try a few new things to get that money back. We've still got plenty of expenses coming through, which is just ridiculous. But that's part of what I'm doing. And you know, the way I look at it is, if it's going to cost me, you know, a little bit, 10,000 more now, $20,000 more now, but it's going to set me up for crazy success for the next 5 years, I'll do it, right? I mean, think about it. And I know this might sound, I don't know if it sounds cocky, I don't know, but in my head, if you could spend $20,000 and set yourself up to, you know, do another $1 million over the next 5 years, would you do it? Right? Obviously not profit, but if I can do $1 million over the next 5 years, which I actually should do more than that, because we're currently averaging on track to do over 300,000 in the next financial year and this calendar year. And we're also, that means we should be easily able to average $250,000 for the next 5 years, which gets us to $1 million. And back to my point, what I'm saying is, if you can spend, you know, a small amount now, which might be between $10,000, $30,000, and it's going to set you up to things that you didn't think were even, you know, imaginable. Of course you were going to do it. Hindsight, you would go back and be like, oh, I wish I'd done it. And to me, I don't want to not do something because I'm scared that it's not going to work out. I'd rather do a bit risky stuff now and figure out how to make it work, because in the long run, I think it's going to be a better payoff. And we know that I can make money. We know that we can do these things. It's just a matter of like, sometimes we're just scared. So that's where my head's at. Next week, the walkie stacker goes back. It was the demo unit, so I've still got to get the racking all certified. So that's happening next week. And next week we really just start to really get into the crunch game of it all. Ending the week, I think this is one of our worst weeks in a long time. We've probably only done $4,500, which is pretty bad. But I mean, it's better than some other weeks, so I'm not going to complain. We charge on. Next week is a new week. Appreciate you all being here. If you did have any questions, please let me know. Now, I did ask for some keywords, some special words. I am going to draw another winner. I am going to draw another winner. I'm going to put that name up on screen right now. If you're the winner, congratulations. Get in contact with me and we'll get you a little voucher. And for all those that have been doing it, I really do appreciate it. I'm going to give you another code word for next week. And that code word is going to be iced. Let's do it. I'm looking at my St. Ali iced coffee and I saw iced. So that's the keyword for next week. But if you have any questions or any thoughts around all this, please let me know. Happy to continue the conversation. Appreciate you being here, of course. And I am wanting to say another big thank you for all of those that have been helping in terms of, making the content of my video get a little bit better in terms of we've done 2,000 on the last video. I think we're sitting on almost 3,000 on the video before this. So by you commenting, by you interacting and watching and engaging, it is helping my videos grow. So I really do appreciate it. It means the world to me. So we'll be back next week doing it all again. I think I've got a deal picking up on Sunday. I picked up a deal on the way home. Plenty of things happening. I'm excited to see where we can take this business over the next 90 days. And appreciate you if you come along for the ride. Let's do it.